Hey guys, my name is Fahd Dawood. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I talk about Dubai real estate, sometimes international real estate, your and my life, and our path to financial bliss. Look, I say this, and I've said this many times, over a period of 14 years of my real estate experience, I've seen about 7 out of 10 people who invest in real estate internationally or locally lose money. Today, I want to show you a real example, and it's like a case study. It's glaringly obvious, and it's somebody who's got tons of experience and his own money is at risk, and yet he makes I don't want to put him down, he makes a mistake, okay? I'm going to set the clip up. It's not based in Dubai, but essentially speaking, real estate all over the world is the same with a few key differences. Like, for instance, if you're a chef, you're a master chef, you could probably go to India and appreciate a master chef at his work, even though ingredients or what he's making perhaps might be very different to what you generally make in your kitchen or in your restaurant. Same thing applies to real estate. The general basic fundamental rules are the absolute same. Then there are certain nuances that are applied in terms of differences. So when you buy a property in South Africa, there's going to be certain changes, slight. In Japan, it's going to be slightly different. In Pakistan, it's going to be different. India, it's going to be slightly different. The UK, Canada, US, it's going to be slightly different. But the essential fundamentals remain the same. For instance, if you're looking to do some due diligence, it's very critical that you have a checklist of all the things that are relevant to that particular city for you to make sure that the due diligence is done properly. I want to lead you into a video of somebody who sold $6 billion worth of real estate, and you know what, yet he makes a mistake on his own property that he purchases. Look through the video, it's quite entertaining, and then see if you can catch the mistake at the end, okay? I'll let you go and watch the video now.
You're looking at the home of one of the top real estate brokers in America.
This place was a total dump. I can't believe how much money I spent to renovate this place.
So when a guy who's made millions on real estate renovates his own home, you'd think it would be easy, right? Wrong.
This was the worst mistake I've ever made in real estate.
We'll get to that big mistake that cost him $700,000 and find out exactly how much he poured into this place in a minute. First,
okay, so let's go inside and meet the star of CNBC's Listing Impossible, super broker Aaron Kerman. Aaron!
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi.
Why does it look like you're in prison here?
Well, we like prison-looking houses because that
doing?
means people don't want to go inside of them. And
I thought Beverly Hills was safe. Do you really need these bars?
You know, and we like safe homes, yes. It makes us feel very secure.
So we're super excited to see where the guy who sold $6 billion worth of real estate lives.
You're about to meet my two roommates.
These are guard dogs.
These are guard dogs. They will attack, they will bite, so you better be careful.
What are their names?
That's Jax, and that's Lucy. Come on in, welcome.
Amazing. Check this out.
So I wanted a really big open space to just kind of hang out.
Show me some of the stuff that you changed.
Yes, you had a really terrible, ugly, clunky marble fireplace. There were 3 glass doors with ugly shutters. One of the things that I absolutely hated about this house was the low ceiling.
How did you give the feeling of them being higher now?
So we did it 4 ways. The most important was we did these glass doors and they're floor to ceiling.
Okay.
And it really makes the ceiling so much higher. I added this mid-century wood wall here.
Yeah.
And we did floor to ceiling, and we did vertical lines, and it really gives it a great optical illusion. And another thing we did was this fireplace. We brought the fireplace to the floor.
Wow.
So we lowered it.
And that makes the ceiling feel higher?
Yeah.
And then I imagine that all the skylights you put in help too.
Skylights help. And we had a really small square kitchen that went here.
You just blew out the walls and then put in this gorgeous kitchen?
Yes, yeah. This is where I don't cook, but other people do.
This is awesome.
And the vent actually raises so that we didn't have to do any kind of vent over here as well. One of the challenges actually with remodelings, you get stuck with certain structural issues. The engineer was like, you have to keep these posts.
So what do you do with them? You turn them into a bar.
You actually turn it into a champagne trough.
It's like it's floating and it's made to be right here. I love this. We are going to hear the exact costs of the renovation and how much you pay for the house. But first, let's go see what's outside. This area is beautiful. What did this look like before?
So when I bought this house, there was an ugly kidney-shaped pool that looked like the kidney was about to die. It took up most of the space, so there was no yard, and there was no jacuzzi. Oh, and there was these hideous furniture that looked like your grandma's. This pool was probably $100,000 pool. It's a floating edge pool, so if you see there's no lines. We brought in all this mature landscaping.
How come?
Because I didn't want to see my neighbors behind me. So we spent, just in landscaping alone, $110,000.
Holy sh**.
For me and for most buyers, privacy is the most important part of any given home.
How many square feet is this place?
3,400 square feet.
And how many bedrooms and bathrooms?
3 bedroom, 4 bath. And this is my bedroom. One of my favorite spots of the house. I love it.
The dogs are the real masters of the house.
Of course, they lay on top of everything. I kind of liked it because it felt like a little sleazy, motel-y, but actually it's a very expensive bed.
You were going for sleazy motel chic?
I was going for a sleepy motel, so you always want your bedroom to be a little kinky and a little fun along the way.
Oh my God, I don't know what he's talking about, but I like the dogs.
Actually, by the way, this piece, super important, the artist is from Ghana, and this is actually her pantyhose.
What?
And she built this piece with pantyhose.
Did she wear them before she put them up there?
Not because I just touched it.
What else is in the master suite?
So, you have a closet.
I love the bathroom. I love the tub and this window that makes it even bigger. This place is amazing.
But this is actually where my nightmare began. When I bought the house, I didn't check the permits and I started a construction project. And once I started it, the city came to me and said, this room, half of the back bedroom, was illegal and I need to take it away.
So somebody who owned the house prior to you put an illegal extension on?
That is correct.
And then you got caught holding the bag?
That is correct.
Aaron says the city stopped construction and he had to remove the illegal extension.
So all of a sudden the house you bought is shrinking?
Yeah, they asked me to take away something like 600 square feet of a 3,100 square foot house.
It took months to come up with a whole new plan the city would approve. Construction went on for a year, and it all cost him an absolute fortune.
It was a $700,000 mistake.
How much does it cost to get permits from the city to see what the deal is on a house?
You might want to sit on the couch for this one, because the answer is it's free. I could go online, I could have searched permits, and it would have been pretty much $0. I made a devastatingly stupid mistake.
All right, so the moment we've been waiting for, how much did you pay for the house?
I paid $3 million for the house.
And how much did you put into it, all these renovations?
$1,300,000.
So you're in for $4.3 million.
Correct.
How much do you think you could sell it for today?
$4,500,000.
So you actually make money.
You would think, except that you have to incorporate closing costs, which are around 6%.
So minus another $270,000.
Correct.
That means you're losing
$70,000.
Whew.
Thanks, Ray. This has been a great shoot. Really enjoyed it.
So what does that mean for you?
It means that if I was to sell my house today, I would lose money. But I'm not. And so at a certain point, we just wait and either the market is gonna catch up to the price that I'm actually into it for. I can lease it, or I can live in it and enjoy it, which I am doing right now.
What do you think you could rent this place for right now?
$25,000.
A month?
Yes.
Wow. Is there an important takeaway that people can understand from your story?
Yeah. The takeaway would be always pull permits before you buy a house. Do your due diligence. And if you are going to remodel a house, make sure you correctly calculate the cost of a...
Okay, welcome back. So you see, somebody who's helped invest billions of dollars in real estate, yet unfortunately when it came to his own house, he made that critical mistake. And actually we in the real estate industry generally say any agent who's worth his salt knows when he's making his own transaction, he should have another agent lead the transaction and be involved. But even as an investor, I would always advise having an expert advisor helping you through the continuum of the transactional process, because sometimes one or two heads are better than a single one, right? Last but not the least, none of us are angels, none of us are super perfect. We're prone to making mistakes, and they happen. When they do, we suck it, take it up on the chin, suck it up and move forward and do the best that we can. But it goes to show that, look, when you're making investments, it's very, very, very critical and important for you to make sure that you're looking through the entire gamut and making sure that the entire process is getting followed. I've got a complete script that I've encapsulated of my 14 years. It's called the Real Estate Secrets Script. You can download it in the description below. It's free. Just order it. I'll handle the shipping and handling. Otherwise, the knowledge is free for you, okay? Press the subscribe button, press the bell icon. Hit me up in the comment section if you got general questions. You can also WhatsApp me. If you want to work specific one-on-one, I do charge. Hit me up on WhatsApp. Happy to tell you how I do that. Check you out on the other side. Bye for now.